G'day guys, and welcome to the review of the tips for round 5 of the season, and had a reasonable week at the office. I've got the 5 this week around, so it wasn't an amazing display by any means. I reckon a lot of people got the 5 or 6, but yeah, we'll go through sort of some of the games and a bit of a wrap up for the round. The Swans went down to the Crows at home by 10 points. Crows had no midfield, but their system, their pressure, and Sydney's reliance on Buddy did not get them across the line. And Adelaide really answered back, and Tex Walker, inspiring performance there. Bit of a 0-0 draw here with the Saints and the Giants. The Saints kicked 3 goals late. Paddy McCartan was on fire. Jack Stevens just a little bit too high for Jackie Carlisle. Carlisle probably should have marked it. Yeah, entertaining game. This one turned out to be not great on the accuracy side of things, but I'll take a tip there. Pretty much you get a tip because it's a draw. So we went to the MCG, and the Eagles had control for, I suppose the first portion. It was pretty close. Then they sort of just broke away in the second half, as you can see here. And then Carlton whittled the margin back in the last quarter with a couple of maybe jump time goals. But yeah, kept it close and respectable. Man also kicked 4 for them. I'll just check. Who was it? Harry Mackay or Mackay? I don't know how they pronounce it, but yeah. Honourable loss from the Blues, but yeah, got that one right, so it was nice. The Cats, and I've got the review on this one. Big winners away from home, and again had some stars out. 34-point winners. It was really good. Defensively sound, keeping the home side to 7 goals. Very happy with that. The Dockers had the Dogs and doubled their score. Continuing again their great form at home. Fremantle, they're looking quite promising. Didn't really get to see this game, but yeah, 54-point winners, a big win for them. And speaking of big winners, and this North were up by nearly 10 goals at half-time. Hawthorn brought it back late. A couple of interesting MRP decisions here, but North in an upset got over the line there. Hawthorn really lacked Rioli and Piopolo, as was probably always going to happen. They need that forward line pressure to be competitive. I guess in normal circumstances. And we've got the Lions and the Suns in the Q clash. The Suns got home by 5 points. And so, yep, some interesting decisions in this game. And of course, Brisbane's first pick, and I'll have to check his name to know who had the shot on the siren. Ooh, Cam Rayner, there we go. And he's right at the bottom too. Crazy, I thought he had a bit more of the ball, but Cam Rayner had the shot on the siren and just couldn't quite nail it. Tigers are going along very swimmingly at the moment. 46-point win here. They just get a hold of the opposition sort of in that second half when they just almost break the opposition down. They've been doing that for, I guess, the last sort of 6 to 8 weeks of last season, and pretty much ever since. They terrorised teams at the MCG, it has to be said. Got that one correct, which is good. And the final game of the round, which is today, Wednesday. It's crazy that we're nearly another weekend of footy. It never stops this stuff. Pies, comprehensive winners, could have won by even more if they kicked straight. 49-point victors on Anzac Day, with Treloar taking home the medal. They just ran from their back line at will. Essendon chipped it around all day, as it was well documented, and had some really big winners. So those were, I guess my tips and a bit of a wrap up of the week, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll check out my round 6 tips pretty soon for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for hanging around, guys. I'll catch you all on the next video.